Okay guys, so now I'm in the kitty room and I gotta get my specimen here, and he's pretty scared so he doesn't come out without a little help. His name is Nimitz. I've had him since Saturday. Today is Wednesday, and he's been eating, but it's not really enough to sustain him. So I syringe feed him twice a day. He's been eating dry food. He came with some wet food, but he wasn't interested in that. So he's really a sweet little boy. He's got the cutest meow you've ever heard. But because he's so scared, I just sit on the floor like this and I pack him up into my my legs so that he can't go backwards. And then I just get a little towel or a blanket or something. And see, he knows what's coming, so he doesn't, he's not super excited. And stay here, sweetie. Come on. So I just wrap the towel around his, behind his ears and under his chin. And that way he can't move. Like, his feet are kind of, they're just out of the way. And I have access to his mouth, but I put my hand under the blanket so that my hand isn't getting dripped on. So all the mess goes into the blanket. And then what I do is I take the syringe. Come over here, honey. I gotta be able to see ya. Okay. And see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit like coming out of the bottom. I just wipe it on the floor as that happens, because that happens every time I push the plunger in. So what I do is I hold his head with my bottom hand, and then I find the very back corner of his mouth and I put the syringe in there because that will get him to open up his mouth. And then every time he opens up his mouth, I squirt just enough in there so that he can eat it. Come on, honey. I know you don't want to do this. Come on. And then I wipe it under the corner of his mouth. And see, now there's more dripping off the bottom. So I just wipe that on the floor. That way, I don't need a hand to try to get his mouth open. And when I squirt it into his mouth, it's already in the back of his throat, which makes him have to like eat it and swallow it instead of spit it out. So we just do this with the whole syringe, and most of it goes in his belly. Not all of it, but most of it. Like I said, that's why I fill it up a little extra so that whatever we lose isn't coming out of what he should be getting. And he is doing really, really good. I mean, he doesn't like it, but he does so good with it. And last night it actually looks like he ate quite a bit, so maybe I can just cut down to once a day of doing this for him after today. And see, once he starts getting full, he gets antsy. And he tries to move. Come on. You're almost done. You're almost done, sweetie. And one last pop in there. And then I just take the blanket and I wipe off the face, because usually he's got a little bit on his face. And then we're all done. Aren't we? You did so good. You did so good. Can you say goodbye to your fans? Say bye-bye. Alright guys, so then all I do is clean up the syringe, and I wipe off the floor, and I just leave the blanket in here. The food that's on the blanket will just dry crusty, so then it doesn't get all over, and then, you know, I wash it when it gets really bad. And then we're all done. Goodbye, Nimitz. Alright, I hope that helps you guys. Bye-bye.